And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's China up against Guingamp.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And let's dissect the starting 11 for Guingamp.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
And the game begins. Moving forward effectively. A chance to whip it in. Saga combo. Lori Tinturier. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Gao. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, far from the ideal pass. This attack looks highly promising. Options in the middle and making headway. Will it be? And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Wang. Now with Wang. Gao. Well, the attack looks promising. And teammates to play it to. And space available inside. So a corner here.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
They take it short. This could square the game. And thumped away. Zhang. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Saga combo. Yao. Well, really on top of her game. Ah, well, fair enough. That's a good recovery. Daoudi. Combo. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. But the danger averted for now. Gao Chen. Well, they keep passing away. Giving it a try. And rattling the post. Well, just trying to drive her team forward here. Well, we saw what she was trying, but it didn't come off for her. Sarah combo. Crossing possibilities. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And very deftly cut out. Can they create something from here? Keeping possession. Surely! Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Zhang Jin. Oh, splendid skill. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Zhang. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. And still looking for space. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Nina Richard. Traore. And making the move to the inside. Applying vigorous pressure. Is it going to be? Zhang. An alert intervention. Sarah combo. Wu Haiyan. On to Wang. Yao Ling Wei. Zhao. Can she connect with a teammate? And a very good challenge. Zhang. Yao. Oh, surely. Oh, remarkable save!
Well, it's great reflexes from the goalkeeper. She had no right to make that save.
Come on, let's go, let's go!
Playing it short. Decided to come in from the flank. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Manon Revelli. Eloise Monsui. Richard. Oh, good use of the ball. Chance to cross. Must be! And fine goalkeeping. They favoured a short one here. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Well, she's playing with a purpose. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Wang Shanshan. Wang. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Richard. Taturier. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. It's a perfect challenge. Running with the ball confidently. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Wu Haiyan. Plenty of running room in the wide position. And space to cross it. Great block. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Wang Shanshan. Now what can they do from here? This could level it. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Taturier. And moving the ball nicely. Options in the centre. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Yao. And unable to keep possession. Aïssata Traoré. Now can they counter clinically? Well, they couldn't keep possession. Gao Chen. Zhao. On to Wang. Zhao Yuyi. And a chance to whip it in here. And it's gone behind for the corner. Now sending it in. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Now this could really lift spirits. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Well, she's gliding through. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Zhang Rui. Yao. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Surely! Oh, a goal! The equalizer! They've completely changed the equation!
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Aïssata Traoré. And that was a very fine read. Zhang. Aïssata Traoré. Zhang Jin. Zhang. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, very effective play in possession. The danger not over. And it might be. Well, credit to her for a brave piece of goalkeeping.
Well, she's read that so well, hasn't she? She was so quick off her line. Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Traoré. A chance to whip it in. And they could face difficulties here. That is a tackle and a half.
Come on, let's go!
Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, the main thing is to thump it away. Yao. Now with Zhang. Gao. And can they make one of these passes count? It's got to be! Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Daoudi. Jezekel. Combo. Oh, she's in here. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Yao. Zhang. Wang. Yao. Zhao Yuyi. And intercepted it. Turier. Yao. Zhang Jin. In position here to protect the ball. It needs an accurate cross. Well, high quality defending. Nina Richard. Sana Daoudi. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Oh, it's there for her. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Zhang. That's useful play. Well, clattered away. Zhang Rui. Using her considerable strength to shield the ball. The cross played over, and work to do defensively. Well, the counter chance looks very real. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Wang. Yao Ling Wei. And dribbling with it, but out of play. Wang. Yahweh. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Zhang Rui. Yahweh. Zhang Jin. Well, possibilities in the centre. Oh, big opportunity! Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Turier. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Must take the lead here. And thumped away. Sana Daoudi. And outfoxing her opponent. Intercepting it intelligently. Zhang. And Wang. Moving forward effectively, but really sticking to their task defensively. Individual brilliance. Wang. Taturier. Nina Richard. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. And they have possession again. Wang. Zhang Jin. Now can she pick out a teammate? Couldn't grab hold of it. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Lori Tinturier. Aissata Traore. Nicely cut out. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Could play it in. Palmed away by the keeper. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Options in the middle and making headway. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Oh, surely. Oh, remarkable save.
Well, it's great reflexes from the goalkeeper. She had no right to make that save.
Chance to cross. Must be. And fine goalkeeping. Options in the centre. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? Now, this could really lift spirits. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Oh, a goal! The equalizer! They've completely changed the equation. Well, can they make one of these passes count? It's got to be. Oh, it's astonishing. One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is... Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Oh, it's there for her. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. What a shocking pass, really. Sarah combo. On she goes in possession. Can she pick the right option? Chance to play it in. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Tremendous block. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Defenders need to cover. It just fizzled out, really. Really a very poor ball. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Turier. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Turier. Getting forward. Crossing opportunity. A chance now with the corner. And played short. Using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Zhang Jin. On to Wang. Zhang. And intercepted it. Good physical play. Still passing it around with authority. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. Wang Shuang. Yao. Well, strong play here. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Oh, great defending. Sana Daoudi. Turier. Oh, fine hold-up play here. Strong play here. Zhao. Yao Ling Wei. Zhao Yuyi. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Come on, let's go, let's go!
Sarah combo. And a creative look about this, but they dealt with the threat posed. Wang. On to Wang. Zhao. Yao. No, high quality defending. Turier. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Let's see about the delivery. It might still be problematic. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
Well, it's been such a good game so far. Chances and goals at both ends, and all played at a great tempo. It's certainly been a good watch.
Very open, isn't it? An absolute joy to watch. And possibilities here. And still pressing. Really effective shielding under pressure. To jump in front. Can't miss, surely. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Wang Shuang. Good movement. Oh, fancy footwork. Can they hit on the break? Defenders need to cover. Richard. Well, it might still work out for them. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, what a great save that was to keep them in this. May just be the impetus they need, as they certainly haven't been at their best today.
Well, in possession now and looking to create something of their own. Yao Ling Wei. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Lori Tinturier. Well, we're into the final half hour. And taking it away. Has the strength to hang on to it. Wang Shuang. In position here to protect the ball. A really top-notch piece of defending. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Lori Tinturier. Shielding the ball superbly. Good physical play. Zhang Jin. And Zhang. Well, not hard to read that pass. Eloise Monsui. Aïssata Traoré. Nina Richard. A glorious chance. And holding the ball up in a decent position. Real chance. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, as you can see, it's a decent strike, but I'm not sure about the keeper here. She can't be beaten inside that near post.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Zhao Yuyi. On to Wang. Zhao. And strong play here. Now that's a well-timed pass. Oh, excellent diving stop.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
And there's the delivery. Textbook goalkeeping following the corner. Daoudi. And that's an important intervention. Zhang Rui. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oh, a vital interception. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Traore. And space for them here on the flank. Richard. Sana Daoudi. It is a decent-looking attack here. A good and fair challenge. Could cross it in here. Spot on with that tackle. Zhao. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. It's looking promising. Opportunity. Well, not an effort she's going to be especially proud of.
Absolutely not. The keeper had it far too easy there. That's not a good finish.
Nina Richard. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Might be able to set up the chance. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Zhang Rui. Zhao. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? That's really good and effective physical play. Now just the tackle that was needed. Could be! Well, really, the keeper had to react on the fly.
Well, she's brave, she's agile, and she's quick to snuff out the danger. Great piece of goalkeeping. Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Time for a change then. Daoudi. Now, does she mean business? Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. And that was a very fine read. Doing well to keep possession. Effective looking pass. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Traore. We're getting the ball forward. And she's waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. Aïssata Traore. Oh, terrific pass. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1 and 2 touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Wang Shuang. Well, after that mishap, the keeper can now exhale.
Well, the hand goes up apologetically. That was a real lapse in concentration there.
Retaining possession proving difficult. Plenty of support here. Can she finish here? And she finds the back of the net. Right place, right time, and delivering for her team.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, but you have to question the defending here. They don't attack the ball when it comes in. They don't react quickly enough to close the scorer down. It's really poor defending.
Traore. Nina Richard. Saga combo. This looks promising. Real chance. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Delivering it. Wang Shanshan. And strong play here. Well, great read there to intercept. Richard. Shielding the ball superbly. Oh, but they've lost it now. Good-looking ball, there could be a chance now. And did well to keep hold of it while waiting for the support to arrive. Corner coming up. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not the best clearance. Terrific block. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Trying to really get at the opposition here, but really sticking to their task defensively. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Might be onto something with that ball. And a fine cross. Right over for now, it seems. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Good strength to keep the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Far from a good pass. Plenty of support here. Looked as though she was one step ahead of her opponent. Sarah combo. Richard. This might have potential. But quick thinking defensively. Wang Shanshan. Now can they counter clinically? Lovely ball over the top. Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. But it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Went in strongly, decisively. Wang Shuang. And here they come, still pressing for an equalizer. This could square the game. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Counter-attacking, very much an option. An unforced error, you've got to say. Getting forward. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Eloise Monsui. Aïssata Traoré. How about the cross? It might be. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed. And then just look at the finish. That's a brilliant volley. Good technique and the perfect contact.
Zhang. Wang Shuang. Song. Zhao Yuyi. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, she's done brilliantly just to keep possession. Wang. Zhang Jin. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Well, shielding the ball admirably. On a pass that lacks quality. Nina Richard. Being pressed hard. Well, showing good defensive judgment. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Chance to play it in. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. An incisive pass. The end product just wasn't there. Combo. Intelligent threaded pass here. Credit to them for winning back possession. And a throw-in forthcoming. Lori Tinturier. And strong play here. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Shielding the ball superbly. Oh, good save. Excellent header. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And there's the delivery. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Another corner. Played over. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, can they make one of these passes count? It's got to be! Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is... Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Oh, it's there for her. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is... To jump in front. Can't miss, surely. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. And holding the ball up in a decent position. Real chance. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. Aïssata Traoré. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. Can she finish here? And she finds the back of the net. Right place, right time, and delivering for her team. It might be.